Good evening, dear members from the Conference of the United Nations for the Climate Change. I am Daniel Rodriguez and I am member of the delegation of Colombia, and I want to speak today to you about the importance for our country to talk about how we can start to increase the funding related with adaptation measures related with the global warming. In first place, Colombia has been vulnerable to all the effects, negative effects that the global warming is causing. For example, our rainy season has been increasing, and many of our crops, for example, coffee, is being threatened by the change of the seasons. So it is important for us to start developing new financial mechanisms that can help our economy and our society to adapt for the new changes that we are facing. In our economy, we're facing serious risks associated with climate change. For example, if we don't start making some adaptation measures, it's probably that we can lose at least 11.2 billion of Colombian pesos, and at least 3.2 million of people are going to be affected. So that's why in Colombia we have created El Fondo Nacional de Adaptación, or the National Adaptation Fund, in order to increase our capability and our ability to perform adaptation measures. But it's important, as we told before, that in the next COP, in the 28th COP, countries can agree to include the Kyoto Protocol Fund that is specifically related with adaptation measures to this international instrument, and that we can count with the participation of new developed countries in the funding of this fund. Colombia can't. It is important to highlight that Colombia has a shortage of financial resources in order to address all the needs related with adaptation. At least 2.3 billion of Colombian pesos are missing from our budget, and that's why the Kyoto Protocol Fund that has to be tied with the Paris Agreement must also include private sector, as they can contribute with different sources of resources, and also as they operate in Colombia, they can also innovate in the way of how this money can be invested. For example, people from the coffee industry know which are the needs, or how can they develop a new kind of seeds or of plants that can perform better in a more rainy season. So a private sector has also the knowledge and can also act in their local area and their local arena. So that's why Colombia wants to invite all the private sector and also invite the countries to encourage their companies and the initiatives that come from civil society to come and help all the developing countries to address the adaptation that is key and is inevitable, as global warming has started to make irreparable damages that can't be dismissed right now. Thank you very much.